friends, and welcome to another supplemental video. We are going to read another Franklin the Turtle book because we have so many books to get through, and I love reading to you so much. So let's read another story. All right, let's review. This is the front cover. This is the back cover. This is the spine. And what does the spine do again? It holds the book together. It allows you to open and close without the book falling apart or the pages coming out. Franklin is bossy. What is that? What is that? What are these words right there? Are they the title? And these two names right here, these two names, Paulette Burgos and Brenda Clark, they are the authors, and the authors write the words to the story. Very good, friends. Okay, Franklin is bossy. All right. Franklin the Turtle could zip zippers and button buttons. He could count by twos and tie his shoes. He had lots of friends and one best friend named Bear. They played tag and marbles and hopscotch and ball, but one day something awful happened. Franklin and Bear had a fight. It was a steamy summer morning. Franklin told his friends, "Let's play marbles." And they did. After a while, Franklin said, "I'm tired of marbles. Let's have a race." "You always pick the games," mumbled Bear. Franklin paid no attention. They started to run. Bear was in the lead. Goose followed close behind. Franklin saw that he was losing and cried out. Look, he's all the way back here. Slowest one wins. The slowest one wins. As he crawled across the finish line last. "That's not fair," said Bear. Franklin ignored him. "I'm tired of running. Let's play baseball." I think you still run in baseball too. Bear did not put on his mitt. He did not put on his cap. He was mad. Look at him, he's mad. "It's too hot. I don't want to play," said Bear. "Me neither," said Beaver. "It's too hot." "Or it's not too hot," said Franklin. "It is too," said Bear. "It is not," said Franklin. "I don't want to play with you, Franklin," shouted Bear. "And I don't want to play with you either," said Franklin. Uh-oh. Franklin stomped all the way home. "What's wrong?" asked his father. "There's no one to play with," he said. "Maybe your friends will come by later," said Franklin's father. Maybe. I don't know. If you yell at your friends, do you think they're going to come back and play with you? Probably not. In his room, Franklin built a castle. He made a cake to be brave in. He made shields and swords and suits of armor. He drew pictures. He played house. He read stories. He played by himself for a whole hour. And then he didn't know what to do. So Franklin went looking for company. His friends were on the river cooling off. "Are you still hot?" he asked. "No," they answered. "Then let's play ball," said Franklin. Before anyone had a chance to say a word, Franklin started giving orders. "Bear, you play first base. Goose and Beaver, you go into the outfield, and I'll be the pitcher." "No way!" shouted Bear. "I don't want to play with you. You are too bossy." All of Franklin's friends nodded. "Bear's right," they said. Franklin turned back and went home. There was no one to play with and nothing much to do. So he helped his father all afternoon. They weeded the garden and washed the floors, and they made supper for Mole because he was sick. "You're a good friend," Mole told Franklin's father. On the way home, Franklin asked, "Do you and Mole have fights?" "Sometimes," said Franklin's father, "but we always make up." Franklin played alone for another whole day. He missed Bear and all his friends, and he had lots of time to think. He would go to Bear and apologize. What does apologize mean? Does apologize mean to say sorry? Franklin and Bear met on the bridge, so they met halfway. They're coming to each other. "I was going to go to your house," said Franklin. "And I was going to go to your house," said Bear. "I'm sorry," said Franklin. "It was all my fault. No, it was my fault, said Bear. Mine, said Franklin. No, mine. Oh, now they're arguing over whose fault it was. Stop, shouted Beaver, who was listening under the bridge. This is silly. Beaver slapped her tail so hard that Franklin and Bear jumped. They started to giggle. She scared them. Friends? Asked Franklin. Friends, said Bear. Beaver wanted to play baseball. Bear and Goose and Duck agreed. They were picking teams when Franklin insisted on being the pitcher. Again. All together, his friends shouted, "No fair, Franklin!" Franklin knew they were right. He couldn't always be the pitcher. It was his turn to play in the outfield. And it wasn't so bad, for although Franklin didn't catch a single ball, he did catch lots of flies. He was eating snacks when he was supposed to be playing baseball with his friends. How silly. What a silly, silly Franklin. All right, my friends, thank you for joining me for this supplemental video, and I will see you tomorrow. I love all of you so much, and I cannot wait to see your little faces when this whole thing is over. But for now, I love you and thank you for joining me.